Well, hello Knobbies. I'm back again. I'm feeling a bit better today. So I'm going to start my little journey. Looking at some motorcycles and see what else we can find. Stick with me. Alright Nobby, so I found a couple of bikes on Facebook Marketplace I wanted to check out. I'm up in Laem Chabang off the Sukhumvit. I don't know if you can see it on the map, but I'll put a description. It's north of Pattaya. Something I found, two bikes on Facebook I wanted to check out. Journey begins here, so let's see. Never know, I might buy one. Not sure if I'll get it today, but nice little area. Real Thai area. I think I'm the only white guy. The only Farang around here, but yeah, I'm just gonna have there's a little cafe in the 7-Eleven here. I'm gonna have something to drink, a cup of coffee or something before I take a look. And then it's a big 7-Eleven. Oh, they even got a bank, my bank ATM there. So it's a cool little area. This is Laem Chabang Road, just off of Sukhumvit. They got a big food court here. I'm not sure I'm ready to eat just now, guys. I just woke up this morning. So, yeah, it's a cool little area. Big school over there. All right, let me grab a coffee and then have a cigarette so I chill out. And then I'll go look at some motorbike. Stick with me. All right, guys, so I got myself a nice iced coffee. So in 7-Eleven, they have the machines with the cold coffee in there. 20 baht for a nice iced latte. Tastes awesome. Have a cigarette. So yeah, so just want to look at a couple of bikes. I might get one today, I don't know. It could be a spur of the moment thing, but definitely gonna be able to do a lot more with a motorbike. I can't explain motorbikes to anyone. If you're not a biker, people don't understand, but I've been riding since I was legally since 16. But I've always ridden motorcycles. I was even in a motorcycle display team in the army, the white helmets. I've jumped over cars through fire, ridden them backwards, instructed people. I've ridden 14, 15 countries on motorcycles. I've ridden my Harleys all over, around America. Not all over America, but mostly in the South. Mountains, I've been everywhere on bikes. I've built my own motorcycles. I've restored motorcycles. I've built choppers. Yeah, I've had a few accidents. Mainly my fault. Driving, not good, but I was a rebel. But I love motorcycles, you know. My father always said to me, if you want a motorcycle, never sign for one. It's a man's decision. You sign for it yourself, which was true, and I didn't like him at the time for it, but he was right. So it's something you pick, you know. Luckily, my army training, I think, has given me more awareness of surroundings and stuff, anticipation. That's the main thing about riding, is anticipating everything else. So, yeah, obviously as I get older, my reactions are slower, so you just ride slower. I've ridden fast. I've ridden slow, I've ridden everywhere, but I do love motorcycles. It's in my blood, always has been. Ask my family. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm excited, and I can adapt to any motorcycle. I can make it work for me. It's easy. I've ridden some hardtail with no suspension. You just adapt. It's just luckily I'm one of them guys who can. So. But yeah, I'm excited. Maybe look at a few. I did look at a couple of shops yesterday in Pattaya, but I'm not sure about them. I'll look at this one, more local tires, maybe a bit cheaper. Cheaper is not always better, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. I just want to get something for around about 30 grand. If it lasts 6 months, you know, and then you know, it's the same price as renting one for 6 months. So that's the way I'm looking at it. They're easy to fix, easy to repair, not expensive to repair if something goes wrong. You got your regular maintenance, tires, oil, brakes, everything. As long as it's got good brakes, the engine's fine, should be okay. Wonder how the soy dogs are when they up here. There's one here, looking around. Maybe not used to white people. But yeah, so I do love the look of these little Vespas, you know. Look at them little Vespas, they're so cute. But I'm not sure if I'm too fat for one of them. But yeah. So, you know, that's my reasons for a bike. I've always had bikes to get me around. I can visit more places in a day. Like, for instance, I came here in the Bolt taxi. If I had the moped, I could have ridden up here, then ridden to the beach, then ridden to about 4 or 5 different places in a day. Whereas with the Bolt taxi, you know, it's not always convenient. And with the bike, it's very easy. I can jump on, go to the store, do little things. So, all right, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's one of the bikes I like, the Aerox. I got my eye on them. They got the 155cc. More sporty. Yeah, it's a cool street. Middle of the road, they got these flower bushes and that, and the grass. I don't know if it's real grass or plastic grass. It's weird, when I walk on it, it feels like AstroTurf. Saves them having to cut the grass, I guess. All right, so this is where we're at. Honda PCXs, that's one of the bikes I've been looking at. Not this one, but this model, the red one. These are a lot more comfortable, guys. Got a few of them. I think this red one is the one I was looking at. For some reason I wanted red. And then there's the Yamaha NMAX. But that one's only 30,000. Sawadee krab! It's okay, film? I'm gonna look first and then I'll come grab you. Thank you. So a nice lady come out to greet me. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at, guys. 43, that one. Quite a few Hondas. Then Honda Click, that was another one I was looking at. Smaller, narrower. I don't like the spoke wheels on that one. Another one there. Look, the prices are not bad. 42. Obviously, look, it's negotiable. Oh, this one's Honda Click 2019 model. Only 33. Gotta check if it got ABS. Another one, 2019, 34. They're in Pattaya. I see on Facebook they're all asking 30,000 for a 2016 model, the same. But it's all negotiable, I guess. We'll see how much they can go. I don't like to beat them up too much. I was in motorcycle sales. I know they gotta make a commission, but I love the look of these little scooters. Look at them, that little red one. Cool. He's got a lot to choose from. Little Finos. But I want something with a 150. 125 would be okay. These are the little GTs. I used to, Honda Waves, Honda Cubs. Used to ride. Only 24,000. 28,000. NMAX. More motorbikes here. Cool. There's a nice one there. Look at this one. This one's on sale. That's a Honda Click. That's a newer one. 53,000, a 160cc. Big one. Couple of motorbikes. Alright, let me see what she's got to say. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so this is the NMAX. Engine starts up straight away. It's a 2016 model. It's only got how many miles? 31,038. Got upgraded suspension, tires, (155cc). Little ding on here for an end. Small wheels they have. Okay, and then Honda Click, 125cc, all right? $34. Engine sound, very clean bike. Scratches here and there, but I'm not worried about that. Not killer. ABS?
No.
No ABS?
No.
Okay. No ABS model. And this is the Honda PCX 2017 with only 33,000 miles. Little bit cosmetics, needs a new screen. But that's immaterial. Oh, started to rain. Been in an accident here, but it's cosmetic. Thinner tire. ABS?
No.
No ABS. Okay. You can turn off. No ABS. (2018), a year newer. 150, 54,000. $63,000. Yeah, they're expensive. I was hoping he had an Aerox. There's a 50. There's a 155,000. That's a newer one with a big 160 engine, which I like. That one's 55.9 for a 2023 model. 160 injection, everything you need. This is a Honda Click 150. ABS?
No.
Ah. No ABS.
No ABS.
No big tire. The Finos. Filanos. These are cool little bikes. $32. $28. All right, guys, so I had to take a little break. The problem is when you look at stuff, and it's always going to happen, you keep upgrading yourself. It's very hard to keep disciplined because then you bump yourself up to the next highest level bike. I've seen it a million times. I've done it. The trick is to stay within your budget and get the bike within your budget. Can I afford more? I can afford more, but I don't want to pay more. From a certain budget, certain bikes, and then go from there. That's the way to do it. But, you know, there's risk. Newer bikes, better, more reliable, stuff like that. But these Hondas and Yamahas, they go forever, guys. Yeah, there's always going to be maintenance, no matter what bike you own. But that doesn't bother me. I've broken down at the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. It's fine. Just live by it. But anyway, the Yamaha, it's only 31,000 miles. Do I believe the miles? No. Come on. They all rig the miles. Electronic computers nowadays, but it was a bit tattered and torn, but I was thinking about getting the bike wrapped in red anyway. But I'm not really caring about the aesthetics of it. It's a daily rider, you know. It's going to get abused by me. Only if you have new bikes, show bikes, and they should be pristine, but obviously I keep my bikes clean if I can. But I figured I'd take a little break, have a little walk. Oh, there's another bike shop over there. Maybe I'll see what they got. I'm leaning towards the red one because of the size, the comfort. It's got ABS. I didn't say anything, but I think I could get it a bit cheaper. I don't want to beat the guy up, but I will if I have to. Let's have a look over here. Is another one. Yeah, this is AstroTurf, guys. They've AstroTurfed the whole middle median. That's a cool idea. No maintenance, it looks beautiful. Funny thing is, there's hardly any traffic around here. There's a nice temple over there. Might have a wander around there in a bit. Have a look here, get some food. We're out now on Chabang Highway, Chabang Highway, and then Sukhumvit Road. Sukhumvit is number 3 road. It goes all the way to Bangkok. I never knew that one. I didn't look on the map, sorry. But I saw it in the taxi driver. You can ride all the way to Bangkok on motorbike, because you can't go on the toll roads on motorbikes in Thailand. Auto parts. Well, there's a lot of bikes out here. All right, guys, so I found me a nice little coffee shop right at the end of the street. Cafe Barista. Ordered an iced coffee. Funny enough, there's a massage shop next door. But, proper one. So yeah, I just want to have an iced coffee, gather my thoughts on that bike. And it's red. The mileage 31, I'm not sure on that. Like I say, I'm not expecting them miracles for 30,000 Thai baht. You know? It is what it is. As long as the engine goes. That's a nice new one there. Brand new, them bikes are about 90, 100 grand. They hold their value well. As you can see, I looked at the Honda PCXs and the NMAXs, they hold their value pretty good. But I wouldn't take too much of a loss in 6 months and upgrade to a newer model. Or alright, let's show you a contrast, guys. Beautiful sunny over here. Look at that big black clouds coming in. Yeah, it's going to get a bit wet. Anyway, I'll head back down there and have another look at this bike. I've had a coffee. I've been checking online everywhere. Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Happy bike day.
How are you?
Awesome. Oh, getting a picture.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right, got my new bike. Gonna deliver it. I'm happy. Ride's good. Your name again? Vitya.
วิทยา วิทยามอเตอร์แหลมฉบัง
Vitya Motor
Lam Chabang.
Lam Chabang.
โอเค
Highly recommend. Nice people. Nice lady back there. This guy good. He always happy. And Vityan.
Okay.
Nice shop. Thank you.
Thank you